Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Slay the Spire. We're into our second run of the game, where we're trying the Silent out. I've gotten a few interesting relics so far, and we've got one step before we're basically up to the fire before the boss fight, so I don't know if I want to go for another combat. I'm kind of leaning more to try this mystery one, just to see who knows what it'll be, and then we'll go to our final steps before the boss of the first area. So yeah, let's hit mystery and see what it is. You happen upon a group of what looks like purple fire spirits dancing around a large bonfire. The spirits toss small bones and fragments into the fire, which brilliantly erupts each time. As you approach, the spirits all turn to you expectantly. Offer. Receive a word based on the offer. Okay, is there any card I haven't really been using that much? I kind of want to toss Predator in. Like, the reason... Or maybe I should do Leg Sweep instead. I might do Leg Sweep, because, like, for the 2 energy... I mean, I do get the 2 weak, but I don't know how often I'm really, like, in a situation that I've been using this super much. It's always these 2 energies that I feel are a little harder to figure out which one to use or start with. Uh, 15 damage, whereas... Those only do 6, and then you do get 2 extra cards, but no extra energy is the thing, so... Maybe... I know I just picked it up, but I think I am going to toss Predator in. You toss an offering into the bonfire, the flames are up, growing significantly stronger. Spirits dance around excitedly, filling you with a sense of warmth. You are healed to full HP. Okay, so, actually we don't need to rest the fire, we can smith a card and improve it. So what are our options? We could do Leg Sweep Plus, which, again, I was saying I'm not sure if as it is helps us there. We could do that to get up to 7 cards. That would add 1 more Shiv. That's 1 damage and 2 weak. That's 4 extra damage, which is actually pretty potent. And 11 block. I might go for... Because, yeah, it only gains 3. That'll gain 3. I was thinking maybe going for Survivor, something for more block, because that's... Or, Oh, you know what? 4 damage or 3 block. You know what? I'm going to improve Leg Sweep, actually. This way it actually feels like it's a little bit more worth it to use this card. And we might need the extra block given we are going into a boss fight, so there might be some high damage coming our way. The Hexaghost. So, okay, I don't know what it's going to do, but we can do Innate just to get that. And you know what? Because I don't know exactly what it's doing, we'll just start with some damage and get our block going. It's not much, but it's at least something. Okay, well, I'm glad I improved Leg Sweep. Because that's a lot of... I could get 5 or 4 and some damage. Okay, I'm going to hate myself, but I'm going to go for Blade Dance and just stab away at it. Because that's 18 block, but it's still going to do like 30 damage, I think. Yeah. Okay, well, how many skills do we... Yeah, we don't really got a lot of skills. So I don't think I should worry... Oh, you know what? Let's start with Quick Slash. Okay, that only gave me another attack. We'll do Neutralize to weaken that down. Shiv. There's our block. And we'll go for just a strike. Oh, and I can even do 1 more. Just another strike. So my guess is every turn or so, maybe those... Okay, so that's how it'll work. Is each one of those little green ones kind of signifies more damage it'll be doing. So let's do that. Keep the weakness on it to make it easier to block everything. A strike there. Yeah, so that's fully blocked. We basically have to try to beat him before all those come around again, just to better minimize the amount of damage we're taking. Oh, I wish I had more energy, because, like, I can use Shiv here to get that in. I can use Expertise to draw a couple more cards. Yeah, I guess we'll block and strike. Okay, we're going to take 1 damage here from Seer, and that's another burn into our thing. You know what? We'll do that. Just so that way we can get our blocks and that going up. And there. That's a nice amount of weaken just to keep it going for a while. And we do have 18 block, even if it is just going to do... Uh-oh. I do not like it getting stronger. Stronger is not good for us. Just a stab, 2 of those, and a strike. Yeah, we're able to mitigate that, but it almost has all of those powered up again. Okay, you know what? Leg sweep, just keep weakening it. Blade dance, and we can just stab a lot. That burn's going to take a little bit of our block off, but it's not too bad. I do kind of find it annoying. As much as you'll block all the damage, you'll still get the negative effect hitting you. Okay, you know what? Let's start with a Shiv, just get that out. Maybe an Expertise. And you're going to do a fair bit of damage, so I still need... If I do a couple more attacks... I think I better go for the blocking here. And... let me go for getting some thorns on us, too. Just so that way all these multi-hits will help, like, burn his way through him, too. Yeah, like, okay, we didn't suffer too bad. Ooh, the burn pluses, though, are really not good. Okay, so we'll do that. Keep weakening him, weakening that down. Get that in for some that. This is gonna hurt a fair bit. Ow, ow. Another burn plus. Okay, well, at least here Fléchettes is going to help a fair bit for some damage out. And maybe we'll do leg sweep. Just, I want to keep the weakness on him because that, I think, is really helping to mitigate the strength that it keeps getting for itself. And another burn. Or another Shiv. Yeah, we're slowly chipping away through it, but man, it's definitely slow going. Nope. Just got a little achievement for getting so many exhausts happening in a single game or a single combat. Yeah, another burn plus. God. And let's just see what else. Okay, I wonder if I use Survivor... Okay, so I can get rid of one of my burns that I've got in hand with the discard. And that's going to... Yeah, so that's a fair bit of block it's got to itself. The burn... God, it's really getting through us here now. You know what? I'm going to try that and see what that gives. Okay, that's at least a lot of block to help mitigate all that. We are still going to get a bit of damage come through from this. But we should, if we're lucky, we can kill it here. Yeah, so we can do Shiv, Neutralize, and a Strike. And that's the first boss taken down for the area, the Ghost. So, 101 gold, and a card to our deck. After Image, whenever you play a card, gain 1 block, which is a power. Unload is deal 14 damage, discard all non-attack cards in your hand. Unload might be helpful for if I have, like, I don't know if we'll have a lot of things use burn ahead is the thing, but after Image, that one's pretty good, because block is the one thing I'm still a little struggling with when it's coming to, what we're going forward for. Okay, so. Empty Cage, upon pickup, remove 2 cards from your deck. Busted Crown, gain energy at the start of your turn. Future card rewards have 2 less cards to choose from. Or Calling Bell. Upon pickup, tune a unique curse and 3 relics. I might go for the bell. I don't think there's any cards I want to take out of my deck right now. I know you could do that to, like, maximize what cards you're playing. I don't think that's it. As much as an energy is nice at the start of each turn, having to only get the 1 card that you basically pick on reward, I don't think is worth it, so we'll go for the bell and see what we got. Yeah. Unplayable, can't be removed from your deck, but we've got Nunchaku, which is every time you play 10 attacks, gain an energy. Start of combat, add 3 shivs into your hand, which is really good. And Unceasing Top, whenever you have no cards in your hand during your turn, draw a card. So that'll be interesting to see how those play out. Now we're into Act 2, the city. And looks like everything is a little bit more well, okay, the left path is completely on its own, so I don't think we want to work there. So we'll probably be focusing over here. And we do have 145 gold, so I think I do want to work towards the merchant. So you know what? Maybe we'll start here and go through this way, because that's just like a nice simple path. So we've got a Chosen here. We'll take the Infinite Blades. We'll take Blade Dance. Okay, and I actually hit, like, I have too many cards in my hand to do anything, so this is... Yeah, that's a nice way to start combat now, is getting all those shivs in hand. Not going to be able to do much of anything to us. Okay. We'll start with... Actually, we'll start with After Image. Just that we start getting the block, just for playing what cards we do. And yeah, just a block. Expertise wanted to come in handy because I would have just been drawing cards that I had no energy to play. Hex. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle 1 dazed into your pile. Okay. Well, we can mitigate that pretty easily just by doing a lot of attacks. And thanks to Ginger, we're not getting weakened, so we mitigated a little bit of what was happening there. Let's do that, and do that, and smack with that, and stab with that, and stab with that. And I think end turn there. So we are going to get a little bit of damage taken. Not too much, though, only a couple. And let's just use flechettes to go overkill on them. And finish that off. Ooh, Smoke Bomb. Escape from non-boss combat, but receive no rewards. We'll take that, and a card. Add a random skill into your hand to cause 0 this turn. That could be... Oh, hang on. We got something that's going to give us energy. I think that's our play right here, is Flying Knee. Because energy is the limiting factor so much in a lot of the combats. As much as we can... It keeps giving us cards. I want more ways to have energy to spend it on good cards. My favorite color is blue. How about you? Okay, we could afford another relic. 50% discount on old products is actually pretty nice. Let's see. Flechettes. I mean, that's kind of handy, but you need skills in hand for it to pull off or to use it. 6 damage is okay for nothing. But we've got the shivs that we're getting, so that's not too big a deal. Gain 5 block draw. Energy is the biggest problem, though, with this, like, drawing cards, is I don't have the energy for it. So I might do... I'm debating between another Infinite Blades and the membership card. I'm going to think long run, I'm going to go for the membership card. Because, yeah, every time I see a merchant now, it's going to be much cheaper. So we might be able to pick up some really good stuff ahead. Oh, actually, speaking of, there's a merchant ahead still. Okay, so we're up against a shelled parasite here. We'll do Infinite Blades. Neutralized, weaken that. Get a lot of stuff going in to break through that. We'll do that and get rid of a defend. Use expertise to draw some cards. Okay. You know what? I think we'll do that. And then flying knee. And that'll give us another energy come next turn. And yeah, we completely blocked the damage already. It does get quite a bit of block after each turn, though, is the thing. Yeah, I'm just going to completely block that, because... Oh, I actually can do some damage, too. Okay, so it's going... Oh, 10 damage and a buff to itself. We'll do that just to get those attacks going easily enough. And actually, if I do 2 more... Yeah, that should be okay right there, because we do have 15 block from everything we've been doing. The only thing I'd probably want to do is next bonfire we can find... Oh, you know what? Weaken that to make it even easier to deal with. Is make that gaining the 1 block on innate card as well, so we'll get it every start of combat. Not as much as I was hoping for here, but I guess... I'll just do that. Now we're getting like 25 block from all that we just did. Yeah, now I think we're getting our defenses up, so we'll probably switch to looking at trying to get more attack going through. And speaking of attack, there's Flying Knee, which will hopefully be helpful next turn. I mean, I can use it, but it doesn't really do anything, because we don't have any... Oh, we still do get 1 block for that, so it's as much as we don't do any damage, it still gives us a very little thing of help. You know what? Let's just do a quick slash to take it right out. There we go. Some gold. And let's see. We got a few options here. Whenever you're attacked, deal 3 damage back. That's the power. Escape plan, draw 1 card. If you draw skill, gain 3 block. And well-laid plans, end of your turn, retain up to 1 card. I think I'll go for escape plan. It does cost us 0, so it is something where... Like, say if I do find that expertise and I can't use it on the turn I have it in hand, I can carry it to the next one. Welcome! I mean, I wish I had more... Oh, actually, hang on. I can get another Flying Knee. I mean, I can't really sell anything to him, but... Yeah, we'll take another Flying Knee, because that extra energy next turn is pretty handy. And... I'm kind of leaning going to the right because the more options. And I am leaning to going after that elite there. Health-wise, we only have 2 damage off, so it's not too big a thing to stop by a fire yet. I mean, there is what I'd like to do with that 1 card innate, but there's a fire up here we might be able to use. So, you know what? Left, right, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I don't know what the heck the rhyme is, so I'm just going to pick... I like question mark. You spot a loose brick within a pillar that catches your eye. You find a folded note and a card inside. It reads, "The heart awaits." This is your handwriting. Take and give. Receive Iron Wave and store a card. Gain 5 and deal 5 is not bad, and it does count as an attack, so I think I'll actually give one of my blocks up for it. What is going on? Good question. And we'll end this episode with an elite fight, I think, or maybe even go a little... Oh, these 3. Right, I remember how this goes. Oh, you know what? After image. Infinite blades. I'm thinking flying knee. Stab, stab, stab. We'll use quick slash. And we'll use a... Yeah, I guess we'll use escape plan. Okay, it wasn't a skill, but that did give us a fair bit of block, so we negate both of those. But yeah, once we can take care of the gremlin leader, these other guys won't be a problem. He is going to keep buffing those. But if we are able to focus on taking care of him, I think we should be okay. Actually, you know what? Let me use expertise, because I actually had a lot more energy than I thought I did. So one more attack, just to give us the extra block there. Give us a nice big amount of block there. And a little bit more. See how that goes for us. I don't think we're going to mitigate all of it, but we did at least mitigate quite a good portion of it. Yeah, we only actually lost 5 health from that. And now we're going to get a lot of stabs out. And I have one more energy. Yeah, we'll do that. There, 15. So we're going to block all the little guy's attacks. And we'll see what we get for the next draw. He's going to buff those other 2. Oh, he's actually strengthening himself as well. I didn't realize that. Let's do escape plan. Not bad, so yeah, let's... Oh, we're so close being able to have gotten him down, but... Yeah, I think the only other thing I can really do is just get a nice big chunk of block. Oh. Oh, that's right, because of the unceasing top. I forgot that's how that worked. Oh, we're probably going to take... Yeah, we're going to take some damage here. So I might want to rest at the next fire we hit. I mean, again, we're still not doing too bad for the amount of health we have, but... And just a shift to take him out. Retreat, run! There we go. So we got gold, mummified hand. Whenever you play a power card, random card in your hand... Oh, that's another nice one. And we've got some options here. Okay, poison stab, deal 6 and apply 3 poison. Quick slash, deal 8 and draw a card. Tactician, unplayable. Discard this card from your hand, gain energy. I kind of am leaning to that one because the energy is nice, but we'll take poisoned. We haven't actually started using poison all that much, so it's hard to say how it'll work for us. But you know what? There's another elite. Again, health-wise, we're not too bad. I'm going to be dumb and try for another elite fight. Oh, actually, this will probably be our last fight of the episode. Okay, right, so we'll start with Infinite Blades. Okay, that gave Flechette cost 0. I know what, these are all attacks, so I don't think it matters too much. We'll do Quick Slash. That gave us another one there. God, we almost had a full, took care of the Mystic in just our starting turn. Although the 15 block that it has is not going to be easy to get through now. Although, getting all the shivs is going to help us chip away through that. And then we can do Iron Wave. Expertise. We'll use After Image there. Strike onto the Mystic to take care of that. Neutralize onto that. God, okay, now I'm having a lot more fun with the Silent. The Ironclad, it felt like you only had, like, very limited per turn. Here, if things line up, you just keep going with stuff. Like Poison, Flying Knee, stab you with that, and defend. Yeah, next fire, I definitely think I need to stop and get our HP back up, because we're getting things beaten through to us a bit more now. Let's use Escape Plan. Do that. And just really enjoy all the shivs and stabbing that we can do against them. And I can still do all three. And end turn. That's 26 block with nothing but having done, like, attacks. The Silent is a lot more what I like for playstyle. Flying Knee, and a Poison Stab. And that takes care of that. Some gold, a block potion, that'll be handy in a pinch. And another choice for cards. So we could do Dodge Roll, gain 4 block, and the next turn gain 4 block. Sneaky Strike, deal 12. If you discard a card this turn, gain 2 energy. I'm going for Sneaky Strike. It's probably rare I'll always get the maximum effect out of some of the cards, but if I can, that's really powerful. And we're going to end this episode before another elite fight right here. It is probably asking a little, or trying to bite off more than I can chew, but I have to admit, getting the relics is really worth it. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Slay the Spire. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, leave them in the comments right down below. And until I do catch you in the next video or episode of Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.